Welcome back, everyone. Welcome back to more Persona 5 Royal. Today, we're going to continue what the hell we were doing last time. And it looks like last time we just finished our hunt in Mementos.
What do you want to do?
I don't care about the flowers that I have. I love all that progress.
Ah, you're back.
Arihara made a post on the fan site. He told all the girls the truth, and he's giving back all the money he took from them, too. I don't know how he'll atone for the ones he hurt, or the ones he drove out of school. No more victims, though. Yeah, and that's something to be happy about. I guess this mission got me thinking about Kamoshida's stuff again. Kamoshida was so popular, even though he was abusing his power to get whatever he wanted. At the time, I felt like I didn't have a choice but to go along with it. So, when it looked like Arihara was manipulating those girls in the same way, I don't know. I guess a little bit of the rage came back. Kind of embarrassing, in hindsight. Sorry about that. That's just like you. Yeah, I guess it is. Thanks, Leon. I'm glad to see Lady Ann's happy. Her smile makes everything worthwhile. You can see her smiling?
Hey!
What? Shut up! I can see it in my head, alright? I'm glad you had a nice pizza. What kind of pizza did you eat? The election's this weekend. Those goddamn election cars are so loud, too. They need to stop making me panic, damn it! This seems to be more like a big party than an election. Yeah, one that's just for Shido. His followers are essentially part of a cult at this point. I think I finally figured out what seemed off lately. What do you mean? News stories outside of Shido have dropped off the face of the map far too quickly. He's all people want to talk about. It's like they aren't interested in anything else. Is he brainwashing them? Mind control, That does seem possible under these circumstances. I have escaped from the back rooms. It was horrifying. Pepperoni and pineapple. Yeah, if you took the pineapple off, I would have been fine with that pizza. What back room were you trapped in? If people stopped thinking for themselves, they'll be free from both anxiety and responsibility. And Shido's the perfect thing to put their trust in. All that's left is to believe that he can bring them happiness. Then they're all set. I can't believe this! Either way, we have to do everything we can.
Brainwashing. I guess that's one way to look at it. Let's show people the truth behind all of this. Hey!
Yo.
Whoa.
Yes! All right.
Trepang 2, the Fear Successor series. Oh, wow. Master Coffee! Brewing coffee also ups your charm, by the way. Looks like you're at it again. How's it going? Here, I'll have a sip. This is Mokamatari.
Let me explain.
Mocha is a port town in the Republic of Yemen, where both Yemeni coffee and Ethiopian mocha harar are exported. Mokamatari is has a complex spicy and chocolate flavor profile with a heavy, winey body to complement it.
Yeah.
You'll never catch up to me. Yeah, sure I won't, Sojiro. Aww.
Well then.
No, I'm not eating ramen again. Jesus. I'm eating an Alfredo chicken pasta. And even if I was, what the fuck are you gonna do about it? I didn't even cook this. My girlfriend's mother did, so leave me alone. I'm hungry. I just spent 8 hours unloading a truck and stocking all my shelves at my store. I don't think I've ever busted my ass that hard.
Kids these days.
I don't think it's Shido that's this influential. Yusuke and Haru. Okay. Pasta. For once, you picked the better option. Hopefully this stream, the ballots will be done. Oh, I ran by Chihaya's stand here. There we go. I forget how small this map is.
What shall we do?
It is a shockingly small map. Okay, at this point, I need to max out Makoto, Haru, Futaba.
Here we go.
And Yusuke.
What do you think?
I'd love to do Futaba, but she's not available today. I looked. I'm sure we'll be able to do a run with her another day, though.
Indeed.
We're also very close to maxing out our bond with Yusuke.
Let us be off.
How dare she? Yeah, I know. How dare she not be available today when we want? This place never fails to amaze me. No matter how many times we come. Where does this passage even go? It feels as though I'm being sucked inside merely by gazing upon it. That's because it looks like a fucking singularity. So this is the heart of man. It is ugly, yet beautiful as well. I think I figured out the final boss of the game. Okay, you're welcome to figure that out. Take whatever guess you want. I'm not going to give you a straight answer, though. I'm not giving anyone a straight answer. The shadow version of ourselves. Okay, I am going to give you a straight answer on that. No. That literally is impossible for two reasons. One, we've awakened to a persona, and two, we don't have a palace. As you know, I've been confused recently about the reason for my art. Did I want to be recognized, or did I want to capture beauty? Was it due to my talent, or just my upbringing? Each answer would seem correct at first, yet only prove itself false upon a more in-depth examination. Leon,
What are your thoughts?
when my mother was painting the Sayuri, what do you think she was thinking about? Her love for her son. Such love is almost embarrassing to have pointed out to me. But you're probably right.
But
However, I believe that was not the only thing she thought about. It seems the Sayuri was meant to impart something to me, and to all others who view it for that matter. Love, regret, loneliness, anxiety, calm, and hope. All of the emotions my mother felt, conveyed plainly to the viewer. That is why it has such a profoundly unique impact on those who see it. My paintings pale in comparison to the depth of such meaning. Oh, to such depth of meaning. How could I have hoped to convey pure beauty with my limited palette? And yet, that painting has kept me going this whole time. During particularly difficult nights, it was there to soothe my sadness. It acted almost as a ray of light, cutting through the somber darkness.
how could this be?
I had wanted to create a similar beacon of hope for others, but it seems I lost sight of that goal. Look, this world is a dark, unrelenting place, Leon. But that is why I am going to wield my brush again. To give hope to all those who see my paintings. You've really changed, Yusuke.
Yes.
Yes, thanks to you. You chose to help me work through my problems instead of leaving me to my sadness. Now, I will use my art to paint over the blackness of this world. It shall become a vivid realm, full of hope. I expect it will be a most beautiful sight to behold. Perhaps you will see it someday, Leon. I look forward to it, Yusuke. No, but we have the Velvet Room. No, we do not. The Velvet Room is Igor's realm, not ours. We are only allowed there because we are his current chosen. So that doesn't work either. Protect. Chance to shield Joker from an otherwise fatal attack. Rank 9 of the Emperor Arcana.
All right.
We have almost maxed him out for his awakening. It must be the light of hope. I shall paint it. The Velvet Room belongs to Igor, and it is the one thing that is entirely consistent with him in every single Persona game. In every game of Persona, Igor appears and brings you into the Velvet Room in order for him to speak with you and to give you the power to fuse and alter personas. Igor, however, also serves a master. He is not the ultimate being in his particular order. In a way, that's kind of what the Velvet Room is. The Velvet Room is also completely different for each protagonist. Example, in Persona 4, the Velvet Room looks like the inside of a luxury car. Almost like a limousine. Ah, you two.
Oh.
Kawanabe-san. On your way home. You clearly have time on your hands, Yusuke-san. I'm on my way now to prepare for the competition. Speaking of which, do you plan on entering? Indeed I do. Your pride may not be too pleased with the outcome. After all, the winner's spot is not simply yours for the taking. I suppose whether you ultimately opt to enter is entirely your decision, though. The more the merrier, yes?
I see.
Yes, really. The Velvet Room changes from game to game in what it looks like in order to suit the needs of Igor, I would guess, or perhaps to suit the perspective of the individual in question. For example, your character likely feels like he's trapped in a prison. That prison is the shackles of a corrupted society because he was basically forced to move after he was sued by a corrupt, I believe he was a senator at the time? Or the Japanese equivocation, I'm not entirely sure if they have senators exactly. Their government works a little bit differently than ours. But he was forced to move away from home and taken to a completely foreign place, and because somebody had influence, the truth got buried, and he was trapped by that. So perhaps that's how society, or he sees society in that sense. Perhaps the Velvet Room takes a different form because of the perspective of the person involved being chosen by Igor. It's never entirely explained, as far as I know, in the Persona titles that come before this one. Yeah, more or less. It no longer matters to me, though. I'm going to enter my painting merely so others can be exposed to it.
See you later.
Well, I'll talk to you later, Leon. Farewell. It could be how he sees himself and how he sees the world. It could be that he sees the world around him as one big prison and everybody's an inmate, whether they know it or not. There's a lot of different ways to interpret the Velvet Room and the different forms that it takes. But, yeah, like, it changes from game to game. And I'm pretty sure the reason it changes is almost exclusively due to, not everyone might feel that way. That's true, but most of the people who would feel that way are distorted. And if the Velvet Room is indeed indicative of the cognition of the person in question that Igor brings in,
All right.
then it doesn't matter what the world sees the society as or sees itself as. What matters is what the person being drawn in sees. Igor, as we have seen, is not human. He's not even close to human. He probably takes that form because it makes it very easy for him to be accepted by us. His job is to facilitate the use of the Velvet Room. Mexican Altura.
Let me explain.
Coffee was said to be brought into Mexico by the Spanish in the 18th century. I believe it actually was. Mexico is now one of the world's largest coffee producers. Altura, meaning height in Spanish, describes the altitude the beans were grown. It has a savory aroma, soft acidity, and nutty flavor.
Yeah.
But if others felt that way, wouldn't we see them in the prison? No, not necessarily. Like I said, the Velvet Room is a place that belongs to Igor, or perhaps Igor's master. As in previous Persona titles, he admits to serving another being. I'm overjoyed to have a competent apprentice. I love hearing that. I like how that dialogue changed. Another example of why that doesn't necessarily translate, do you notice how every time you go into the Velvet Room when your team is around, every time you come out, everybody acts like you're standing there spacing out, not doing anything? Igor can't be sitting around all day just for you. That's exactly the point. You're kind of running on the assumption that Igor is waiting explicitly for us. Well, there's a reason that your friends think that you're standing there spacing out. They don't know about Igor, and they don't know about the Velvet Room. Igor doesn't bring them there. Aw, Chihiya's not here because it's raining. And Makoto is the only one we can actually work on our relationship with today. And I can't improve my relationship with her currently. Which is a little upsetting, I'm not gonna lie. But whatever. We'll make it work. Yeah. It's possible that when Igor deals with everybody around him, or with his other, perhaps, human contacts or inhuman contacts are chosen, he makes sure you're not there when he does.
What will you do? Yes. Shall we go?
He absolutely is a magical being. He allows you to fuse personas, alter them, summon them from wherever the fuck he apparently keeps access to them, and he also
home?
supposedly has great power. Like, he's the one who makes persona fusion and the other methodologies you use personas possible. You don't know who his master is, but it's hinted by him that the master that he serves is a little blue butterfly you may have noticed flying around in certain spots in the game. That may just be the form his master chooses to take unless he needs to, and he, she, it needs to act directly. It's insane how popular Shido is. Unless he confesses, there's no way this is gonna change. They just believe everything Shido spoon-feeds them. In that case, it wasn't a mistake for us to change his heart. I mean, we made the best possible choice, didn't we? Assuming the change of heart is successful.
Indeed. There was truly no better way to go about it. Still, the current state of things is somewhat concerning.
Let's have faith. It sucks real bad that we can't do anything more than that. I guess there's nothing we can really do until Election Day.
You want to do something other than have faith? Okay. Let's go murder Shido's shadow, and then he'll have a mental shutdown. Problem definitely solved. Oh, wait. We'll become frickin' criminals and enemies of the state if we do that.
Hey!
What?
Hey!
Oh, come on! Damn it. Fine, I'll go play a game. Damn you, game. We know what's happening with Shido. His bodyguards took him. We don't know what's happening with Shido.
Wow! Oh!
All we know is his followers took him somewhere, and they're probably trying to make sure he doesn't blab. Realistically, what would likely happen is somebody would probably arrange for him to have a heart attack, and then that way everything he had them do and did wouldn't be exposed, and even if it did get exposed, no one would care. He's being tortured. No, he's probably not being tortured.
Oh! Ah.
A fucking living telephone booth monster. Oh god. Okay, this is definitely like Power Rangers knockoff the video game. Up, down, right, left.
Oh.
Cord. Radio wave beam.
Ah.
Triangle, up, up, circle, down, down. I gotta craft lockpicks. Yeah, crafting lockpicks is something you'll have to do. That's not the end of the world. That's going to improve your proficiency score, and the higher your proficiency, the more lockpicks you can craft. Eventually, you'll be given the opportunity to craft the permapick, which allows you to effectively have an infinite lockpick that never runs out.
Okay.
Left, square, up, triangle, right, X, down, circle. Oh, God. There we go. Jesus. That one was convoluted.
Nice.
Ladies and gentlemen, my hand-eye coordination is apparently awful.
Hey.
Buffs up your knowledge. Finish cleaning up your room.
Well, then.
Yeah, you'll clean up bits of it more and more as you go. If you buy some plant food, you can feed the plant that's in the middle of your room and every few days, and that'll give you a few kindness points every time you do it. So you can improve your kindness social stat. Hang out with Sojiro and he'll give you kindness point boosts more often. Oh God, more talk about the Shido administration.
I should have known.
I've gotten lost so many times getting used to the map. Yeah, it takes a little getting used to, but you can do it. It's really not nearly as difficult as you might think it is. Okay, we can up our relationship with Futaba. And she's the only person available with whom we do not already have a maxed out relationship with today, so... let's go talk to her!
Hey,
I
listen.
don't think so, I'm just dumb. I adapted to this game very quickly, but I've been playing video games for almost 20 years. So yeah, it's not that difficult for me to acclimate to a map system unless it is incredibly fucking bad.
I emailed Kana-chan, and believe it or not, she replied. We even ended up talking on the phone about elementary school. She said the only reason she got mad at me about her diary was because she was embarrassed. Apparently she thought I would hate her if I knew about her secrets. So she ran away. I guess me and her are pretty much the same after all. Long story short, we made up. I finally apologized to her.
That's incredible.
Really? I'm surprised you're so excited about it. But I'm glad. Anyway, it's too far to actually visit each other. So we've been sending emails back and forth. We even made a promise recently to both go to high school next year.
Sending emails? Get into a damn chat room and talk directly, jeez.
You know, there's no way I would have been able to call her and apologize before. It's all because of you that I could do it, Leon.
You worked really hard, too.
Yeah, I guess you're right. It's kind of embarrassing to actually hear you say it, though. Oh, I almost forgot. Kana-chan was really surprised the Phantom Thieves listened to her request. She'll never know the truth of the matter, though. Whee! I finally finished that promise. Get along with Kana-chan. This is really important, so I'm gonna say it again.
Thanks.
Thank you, Leon. Wait a second. I never even said it the first time. I guess that means I'll just have to say it again now. Thank you, Leon. Seriously.
I have a feeling about the butterfly and the two final bosses. No. The butterfly that Igor has for a boss is not one of the final bosses. Rank 8 in the Hermit Arcana!
All right.
I don't think this chick is as syntax heavy as Futaba. No, but Futaba could teach her where to go, what to do.
Is it okay if I asked you for a favor real quick? I mean, I just finished a super old promise. So, can you pat me on the head? Mom used to do it when she was happy with me. Just pat, pat. Can you do it?
Oh my god. This is kind of how you can tell Futaba hasn't really grown up yet. And you know what? It's adorable.
All right.
Teaching someone to use technology over technology is a bad idea.
That was totally different from how my mom used to do it. My heart, my face, it feels like they're on fire. Calm down, Futaba. Phew. Looks like that strange outburst is finally over.
No, I can still see the red under your eyes, dear.
My heart's still beating real hard, but I'm totally good now. Sorry for making you worry. I just remembered, I still have one more promise to do. Being okay without you around.
Can I really do this?
Is that really possible? Eh, I'll find out some other day.
Squeeze me.
Did she just say "squeeze me"? Oh my god. The Star Wars reference. The goddamn Star Wars reference! I walked Futaba home.
Hey, Leon. Thanks for listening to what I had to say today. So, I've been having a lot of fun talking with Kana-chan over the internet. We talk all the time now. We tell each other what we're doing, what our days are like. Kana-chan said she cried when I reached out to her. When I heard that, I kind of cried a little too. And now I'm getting along with Kana-chan. I'm so glad I cleared that goal.
I love how much of a dickhead you can be in this game. Oh my god. Mr. Jar Jar Binks! Mr. Bring Dots and Clumsy Times! Oh, Jesus Christ, I'm a little too good at that. Oh, that's... Oh, God. I hate Jar Jar. Ooh. Now I feel like I need brain bleach. Jar Jar Binks is a bad guy, isn't he? No, Jar Jar Binks is not a bad guy. He's useless comic relief. You're actually terrible at Jar Jar? Okay, fine, good.
Anyways, I have just one more goal to clear. It's like I'm about to face the final boss. Once I beat that, it's game over. Credits roll. I hope you'll stick around until then, Leon. Okay, later.
Well, Liz...
You're back.
I have no hatred for Jar Jar as a character. I actually feel like he's overhated. I just feel like he's useless in the sense that if you deleted him from episode 1 after he helps the Jedi Knights find the Gungan City, then the movies wouldn't have changed at all.
Those who don't choose Shido are un-Japanese. What are you saying? Those are the comments I've heard throughout the city. It's like that online, too. Everyone's saying the same thing. That don't make any sense!
The enthusiasm of the public has metamorphosed into a blind faith. It may have been a blessing in disguise, but not much is known about your suicide report. Oh, God. Probably.
Who knows what they would have done to Leon-kun if they realized he was still alive? At this point, even the slightest stimulation could be a huge problem. The country's like a big balloon that has way too much air inside it. This shit's crazy. Everyone's completely lost it. It's almost like they're worshipping Shido at this point. It's quite eerie.
Well, he did see himself as a chosen one anointed by God to lead the country, and believed that everyone should effectively be the steed upon which he rides the world.
Makoto's right. I have a bad feeling about all of this.
Jar Jar was not a Sith Lord in the prequels. Jesus Christ. There's a god in Star Wars. Actually, there's 4. 5 if you count
Especially in
Vitiate.
danger. Be careful.
But, Vitiate had never actually fully reached god status.
I'm sorry.
What?
I'm sorry.
Oh, that's... I don't know why I tried to do a verification test. Jesus Christ.
What shall we do?
Why is that even still an option after I've maxed out her social link? Come on. Okay. Let's try to improve our relationship with Yusuke so that we can just max him out.
Here we go.
Yeah, the Mortis gods are the first 3, and yes, Abeloth is the 4th. And those are just the 4 that I know of. I haven't delved as deep into Star Wars lore as I probably should have in some areas.
What do you think?
Hey! Hey!
Fine.
Oh!
Alright, let's finish off the Phoenix Ranger one.
Okay. Yeah!
Oh, God. Is this one supposed to be a mosquito? Yeah, it's a mosquito. Mosquiternum? Jesus Christ, who wrote this? Oh, God.
Hey!
Well, it's as bad as a 90s kids show. Right, right, square, left, left, X. The Force probably counts as the god. With the way Clone Wars characterized it between the Mortis family and what Yoda discovers, I don't think that's kind of the way the Force works. I don't think it works quite like that.
Oh!
No, she's gonna try and kill us.
I see.
Oh, it's a graduation exam. Left, up, right, down, right, up. Okay. The Force is like gravity. No!
Nice!
Of the Infinibug.
Yeah. For real?
flame bazooka. Triangle, square, X, circle, up, right, left, down.
What did you say?
Uh-huh.
No way.
Yeah.
Oh. Yes.
Up, left, circle, X, triangle, square, down, right. Okay. It exists within literally everything. That's the thing. I would say it's less an entity and more a force of nature, a will, as it were.
Hey. Okay.
Circle, up, triangle, down, X, left, square, right. Oh, God.
Hey.
Circle, up, triangle, down, X, left. Okay, that's what I'm fucking up. Jesus Christ. Yeah, I'm failing.
That's incredible.
Aww. At the end of it, yeah.
Oh. Hmm. Well then.
I'm gonna go to bed. Alright, I'll see you tomorrow. I don't know if I will stream tomorrow. I know I want to stream Thursday. I don't know if I'll get a chance. I think I might stream Wednesday just because it's going to be the last, for sure, that I'll have before I have to go out of town. Alright, I guess we'll work on our relationship with Makoto. Sleep well, Liz.
Thank you.
Miko's boyfriend, Tsukasa, has been sending me a lot of texts recently. His days and nights are reversed due to his work, so he often sends me a good morning late at night.
Does Iko know about this?
I'm not sure. I'd definitely tell Iko if he asked me on a date. But for now, things are generally pretty normal. Most messages like, how's your boyfriend? And hope you had a great day today. Do you think the relationship could actually be serious? Was I just biased to think that all he wants from Iko is her money?
He's definitely suspicious.
Yes.
He's definitely a punk. That's for sure.
I mean, it does sound like a TV show. A lying host that tricks women into debt, then forces them to sell their bodies. But those kinds of things exist in reality as well. Immoral hosts, human trafficking rings. My father even mentioned to me about gangs of men that look specifically for depressed women in Shinjuku. They take advantage of the loneliness those girls feel to force them into horrifically abusive situations. Then, after ensuring the girls are buried in crippling debt, they make them sell their bodies to pay it off. There are no other ways they force girls into it as well. Blackmail, illegal immigration. There are countless victims of schemes like that. Countless gangs as well. My father was going after a particularly notorious one when... In the course of his investigation, he was hit by an errant truck. The impact killed him instantly.
Oh.
At first, it was thought to be an accident, but at the funeral, I overheard my father's supervisor speaking with my sister. He was saying my father had likely been assassinated. They suspected that the gang he was investigating hired the driver.
Who was their leader?
I don't know. The driver died on impact as well, but apparently they found drugs in his bloodstream. Either way, that gang has been pushed back into the shadows thanks to the Shinjuku cleanup operation. I'm not sure if any of that would have happened if not for the incident with my father.
That's a horrible story.
It is, and we still haven't been able to help the victims of those horrible crimes. That's actually why my sister became a prosecutor to begin with. She couldn't stand by and watch as evil prevailed over justice. That passion undoubtedly came from our father. Our mother passed away many years back. So, when father was killed, we had to survive on our own. That responsibility, the pressure of all that fell on my sister. Because of that, she can't help but talk down on our father at times. She says death is no different than surrender. But I still look up to him. I was often lonely because of how much time he spent at work. But seeing him tirelessly pursue one case after the next was nothing short of incredible. That life was how my father chose to live his life. Trying to bring justice and order to the world around him.
That's admirable.
Yes.
Yeah. Come to think of it, there was something he used to say to me all the time. The most important part of your life is how you choose to live it. How have I chosen to live? And more importantly, how do I want to live?
You can figure that out now.
I see.
You're right. I can still change my path going forward. To be honest, I've been determined to follow the path my sister laid for me. After my father's death, I wanted to lighten the burden on her as much as I possibly could. We were supposed to be talking about Iko here. Sorry for going off topic.
Actually,
You know, I've never actually talked to anyone about my father. It's such a painful memory to look back on. But I feel comfortable discussing it with you. And beyond that, I think I understand my life a bit better now.
thank you very much.
So, thank you.
Anytime, Makoto.
Yes, you can be cut off from it. It's just very, very difficult to live through that.
Shadow Factorization. Allows you to see null, repel, and drain when highlighting targets in battle. Rank 7 in the Priestess Arcana.
Oh, it's Eco. Gloating again. Maybe I'll, like, skip college and just get married to Tsukasa instead. I guess she's choosing how she wants to live, too. As long as she's sure she'll be happy. Oh, another message, huh? You serious about Kennedy-kun? Want to have a double wedding?
Duh! What are you going to say?
Well,
I'll respond, I don't know. I couldn't even begin to think about marriage at this point in my life. By the way, can you keep pretending to be my boyfriend a little longer? That's the best method I have of keeping tabs on Iko and Tsukasa. At any rate, thanks for listening to me today. I'll let you know if anything urgent comes up.
Yeah.
all right then.
See you later.
Take care, Makoto. God, the Force is a really complicated topic to go into.
Hey, do you have time right now? Sorry for venting so much before. I just wanted to talk about Eco, but I got a little off topic. Thanks for still pretending to be my boyfriend, too. I don't trust Eco's boyfriend yet, so can we keep this up until I can make a call one way or the other?
It's the role I always hoped for.
Of course. Thanks. I'm counting on you. Let's see how convincing a boyfriend you can be. I'll talk to you later. Bye.
Ah, you're back.
Yes, I am.
Hey,
God damn it! Let me brew coffee!
oh,
Punch, ouch, train of life, power initiation, Gambler Goemon? The weird shit you can play in this game.
okay.
Punch, ouch.
Oh, I see.
Use the directional pad to match the arrows on screen within the time limit and press X to punch. Hit X enough times before the timer runs out.
Yeah. Nice.
It upped my charm. Playing a video game about punching people in the face made me more charming. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. The secret of life. You want to be charming? Just go punch people in the face. Don't actually do that. That's not actually something you should ever do. Yes, I'm getting all of these affinity ratings
What shall we
incredibly
do?
constantly. I want to make absolutely damn sure I max out all my characters before the final, like, the final boss of the vanilla game.
Here we go.
Oh, nice.
What do you think?
let's go max out Yusuke! Normally Yusuke is down here.
What's the meaning of this?
And normally the game doesn't make me pop so far away from him.
Indeed. Let us be off.
Yusuke's painting won the competition.
I still have much to learn, but I finally painted something that I can be satisfied with.
That's definitely an interesting painting, but I don't feel like it's that much better than his other one.
Yes. This is the true heart of humanity. The title is Desire and Hope. What do you think?
Turned out well.
Well, I added aspects that were previously lacking. This light is all of you. The title lists hope, but in my mind, it's a much more concrete thing. I can't believe I didn't realize that until now. You.
It's a good painting.
Huh?
It's not trying to be eccentric for the sake of being eccentric, like the last time. To think the same painting can change this much. So this is the answer you've come up with.
It is.
Desire and hope. I see. Beauty and ugliness. Humans are creatures that possess both. It seems you understand that.
What are you playing at?
You provoked Yusuke on purpose.
I apologize, although my intent was to encourage you. It was rather crude. Still, I believe that this ploy needed to be done in order to ignite your competitive spirit.
But why would you do that? What's your objective?
He wants you.
I wanted to do something for you as another person who is free from Madarame's chains. That's all.
Huh?
Madarame held a grudge against me for supposedly stealing his customers from him. To start, I couldn't get anyone to rent me space for exhibits. He caused me no end of hardship.
So that's why.
Yes, the heart of man is painted with desire, even if it's coated entirely in black at times. However, it seems you have the strength to not look away from it, and chose to stand up against it. If only he had your strength.
Do you mean Madarame?
Madarame and I go back a long way. First as classmates, then as teachers at the same art school. He used to have a noble spirit. Said he wanted to aim for the top of the art world one day. But in the end, even the art world has its share of politics. Those who are cunning win. Our hearts were stained black in that manner. But the human heart is a strange thing. It can't completely separate black from white. I was shocked when I heard that he took you in. He never liked children, you see.
Oh?
This happened just before we cut all ties from each other. But I got a call from him. He was panicking that nearby clinics were closed and that his kid had a fever.
Sensei.
He was a good man deep down.
Yeah.
I don't want any more losers like me, or misguided winners like him being born from this world. That's why I started this foundation. So how about it? Would you like our support? Without the overbearing marketing production, of course.
It's a truly kind offer. Thank you for your generosity.
He's refusing?
However, I must respectfully decline.
Huh? What makes you say that?
I am not Madarame. I won't be stained by desire. After all, I can see hope. If I am lost, they will extend their hands. If I am wrong, they will chastise me. As long as I have my rays of hope to guide me, I will be fine.
Ha! Madarame really did have a good eye.
The voice acting on that guy was a little
strange man.
mixed. What a strange man. You're a stranger, Yusuke.
For declining his offer? It is a tad wasteful of me to decline. Still, I believe it's for the best. I feel contradictory, but that's the human heart, correct? Interesting. That's exactly what I should be painting. It must have been troublesome dealing with me, but for some reason, I knew that you wouldn't abandon me until everything was said and done. Thank you, my friend.
Anytime, Yusuke. Anytime.
I am thou, thou art I. Thou hast turned a vow into a blood oath. Thy bond shall become the wings of rebellion and break the yoke of thy heart. Thou hast awakened to the ultimate secret of the Emperor, granting thee infinite power.
It's not infinite. But it is amazing. Rank 10 in the Emperor Arcana. Second Awakening.
Alright.
Transforms Persona into a mythological trickster.
All right.
You may now fuse Odin, the most powerful persona in the Emperor Arcana.
Persona within me has awakened to a new power.
That's Susanoo, unless I missed my guess.
Alright.
Yep, Kamu Susanoo. I thought I recognized that appearance. Susanoo is the Japanese god of
Now
destruction.
that I'm out of my slump, I need to make up for the time I wasn't able to paint. I reiterate my promise to you. I'll extend my assistance to you, should you ever stumble.
You got it.
Now then, shall we go? In order for me to learn more about the heart, we need to work hard on our thief business.
Unlocked special skill evade fire. Fire is actually his biggest weakness. So it actually makes sense for me to keep this so that he has a very high chance of just straight up dodging fire attacks. This won't stop them from hitting him, but they'll make it a lot harder. As for Susanoo, Susanoo is a Japanese god of destruction that tricked Orochi, the Serpent King, and eight-headed Hydra into drinking from a bunch of wine barrels and becoming so drunk that he was able to walk up to each head and casually cut them off while he passed out from the alcohol. He also supposedly pulled a very powerful magic blade from the corpse of the Hydra from one of his heads. So I guess in that aspect, you could absolutely argue that Susanoo is indeed a trickster. I will be right back.
Ah, you're back.
Alright, sorry about that.
Hey!
You're damn right I'm brewing coffee. In terms of trying to explain the Force in Star Wars, it's a powerful...
All right.
well, calling it the Force kind of makes sense. It's a powerful force that is capable of giving life, manipulating life, and directing it. It has a will of its own, and it can technically be defied, but only so much. For instance, one thing about Anakin Skywalker is that he was actually created by the Force as a retaliation for Sidious and Plagueis trying to manipulate midichlorians to create life. However, Sidious and Plagueis were never able to actually achieve this. Brazil produces the most coffee in the world. Their beans are known to be of high quality, have a balanced acidity, and a bitter finish. Brazilian number 218. Also known as Santos number 218, is one of the most popular Brazilian coffees. 2 stands for the quality, and 18 is for the bean size.
Yeah.
I keep making coffee because I need SP restoratives for what I'm going to do later. Ooh, I can level up my relationship with Futaba. Alright, Yusuke is also done. Haru is done. Haru and Makoto are ready to upgrade more. And I will start dedicating myself to those two more exclusively as I max out Futaba.
Yo.
Futaba is not always able to be accessed.
Alright. Hey, listen.
Kana-chan and I have been sending tons of emails back and forth lately. She said she wants to go back to school next year, but she might not have the money. As for me, I'm gonna go back.
You've really matured.
I think I've gained like 50 levels in the past few months, and it's all because of you, Leon. And I mean, I sure hated elementary school, but I met Kana-chan there, so maybe it wasn't all bad. The same goes for high school. Even if I hate it, I know something positive will come from it. But I still have to do that the last item on my promise list. Be okay without you around. Honestly, I've been feeling kind of weird lately. My heart's been beating real fast when we're together. Then, even when we're apart, I can't stop thinking about you.
You okay, Futaba?
Not at all. More like no-K. But then again, I feel good too. By the way, can I ask you a favor? It's a pretty big one. Can we skip that last promise?
You're giving up?
Yes.
Correctamundo. I can't do it. I just can't be okay without you around. Life doesn't feel the same when you're not with me. I mean, not that, but I don't know. Leon, you're always so nice to me. Kind of like Sojiro is. It makes sense for him, though. He's basically my dad. But you don't have a reason like that. So, why are you so nice? Oh, I just thought of a possibility. Am I, the only one you treat like this?
This, by the way, is where you can choose to romance Futaba if you want to. Canonically, I discovered she is 15 years old at the events of this game. And I'm not going to romance Futaba. She's a sweetheart and I like her, but I have my eyes set on another character.
Teammates. Right. Of course teammates would want to be nice to each other. It's so obvious. That's gotta be why my heart's always pounding so much. It knows how much I care about my teammates. And you, Leon, my key item.
All right.
From now on, I'm gonna devote every fiber of my being to supporting you guys.
Rank 9 in the Hermit Arcana. Emergency shift. Can swap current party with backups when 2 or more people are KO'd. Keep in mind, this is a random chance for this to occur. This is not guaranteed. Don't ever expect this to actually happen. And for the love of all that is holy and unholy, if that's what you're into, do not try to play like this is something you should fall back on. Pray to God that it happens if you need it to, but never play like you need to depend on this.
All right.
That is a surefire way to get your ass screwed over. It's random chance if it occurs, and that's what I hate about a lot of Futaba's skills. They're dice rolls. I have been upgrading my social links with her mostly because she needs all the abilities she can get to actually do something, and I may as well maximize my benefits with her. And her social link is also incredibly adorable. Oh, teammate, my teammate. Leon joined Futaba's party. Futaba is beaming at Leon. Futaba attacks. Fatal damage to Leon. Wait a second. That's not what teammates are supposed to do. Futaba, quit playing Pokemon in your head.
Bye now.
Laters. Oh my god. She's so adorable. Hey, Leon. There's something I wanted to ask you about. When we talked earlier today, you said I'm your teammate. But that's, kind of vague, right? Can you get specific? What kind of teammate am I to you? You're a foot that I plant in someone's ass. Not really. You're a true friend. There it is! Top tier of the friend rank. Oh, a kindred spirit. I didn't know that I was that important to you. Good thing I'm your teammate. We've got something special, Like, no matter how far apart we are, our hearts will always be connected. Wait, no matter how far apart? So, that means... Oh, sorry, I completely spaced out. But yeah, we're gonna be really great teammates. Anyhow, time to make like a tree. Futaba, why do you have to be so damn adorable all the time?
Well then.
Sheesh, everything I see is just election this and election that. Is this some kind of festival? The candidates are working extra hard. After all, voting does take place tomorrow. Still nothing from Shido, huh? Did that bastard just blow the whole thing off? Do you think we should cut into another TV broadcast? Let's wait for now. I agree. We don't want to stick out too much right now. He'll likely give some kind of speech after the election. And when's that gonna be? Assuming it's after the results come in, tomorrow night. I can only hope he actually confesses his crimes.
So tomorrow's the day. Our job's finished. All we can do now is sit back and watch. Hey!
Oh, wait.
I'm sorry.
Oh
I'm
my
sorry.
god, I keep hitting the wrong thing. There we go.
What shall we do?
There you go, jackass. You did it right this time. There it is. I flew completely over it. I'm not blind, you're blind. Shut up.
Here we go.
I'm totally blind. Don't worry about it. I'm not actually blind. I am visually impaired, though.
What do you think?
Doesn't matter.
Yo.
I'm making coffee. I'm making coffee.
Whoa.
I love the smell of coffee. Sometimes it gives me a headache, though.
Yes.
I don't know why.
All right.
Colombian Bucaramanga Supremo.
Let me explain.
Colombian Bucaramanga Supremo. The high altitude, rainy climate, and soil of the Colombian mountains creates a strong foundation for their high-quality coffee. Supremo indicates the large size of the bean, and Bucaramanga is where it is grown. It has a rich, sweet taste and mild acidity.
Yeah.
I love how I'm still getting bond points with him for making coffee, but I've maxed out his social link with him. Is everybody ready to watch what happens when Shido has a change of heart? It's election day! The day is upon us! Unfortunately, public opinion hasn't changed at all. Shido will most likely win in a landslide victory. It seems his change of heart will be coming too late. We'll just have to wait and see what happens. We've done all we can. That reminds me, the video of us declaring war against him never showed up on TV. Seriously? I was wondering about that. The TV stations were probably pressured not to show it. Most likely. I don't think that's something Shido's influence alone could have accomplished. The true cause of this might exist elsewhere. I don't know that I really get it, but all we can do now is wait for the change of heart, yeah? Yep. Let's wait for the election results as well. Oh my god, game. Don't do this. Jesus fucking Christ. Oh, come on! I could have at least had the day to do something with the people around me that I like. Good bloody God. According to exit polls, voter turnout was unusually high. Shido has garnered overwhelming support, and it is said that his position is guaranteed. Almost time for his policies to become a reality. Except they never will, because we stole his distorted desires, and now the bastard is no longer a prideful dick.
My election is the result of every citizen's aid. Your support warms my heart.
I knew it was gonna be Shido.
There is no reason to hold an election.
That is why.
That is exactly why. I cannot forgive myself. The reason President Okumura passed away is... I am the one who killed him.
Are you?
I also manipulated the information that the Phantom Thieves were behind the series of incidents. The one who controlled the hearts of others and gave rise to the countless victims is myself. It was all for my own promotion.
I love how they're just kind of standing there letting him talk.
For my own selfish gain.
What's going on?
I've even used people's lives as stepping stones in order to claim this country as my own ship. I am a true criminal that can be tried for any crime, and it still wouldn't be enough. I will confess everything. Please. I beg everyone to pass judgment on me. If I could atone for all I've done with my life, I request that I be judged at once.
They cut the broadcast.
This can't be true! Shido-san!
Everyone, raise your glass. Allow me to say a few words. Now then.
He started taking charge.
Come now, don't be that way.
If you're gonna complain, say it to Shido. A legislator's pin's worth almost nothing. Well then, so since the source of evil Masayoshi Shido has been...
I got to avenge my mom. It's all thanks to everyone.
Oh.
I was able to settle a debt in regard to my father as well. We all worked so hard for this.
Oh. God damn it.
Shido's guilty. Right, sis?
It'll be difficult to prosecute him immediately, but I'll do this thoroughly until the causality between his other crimes can be proven. I believe Wakaba-san's research results will save Japan.
We could testify too, you know?
Thank you, but I'll be fine. I don't want to add any more unwanted suspicions on any
If you guys testified, that would actually be a really bad thing.
It's about time you let us adults prove that we can get our act together.
Hey, so what about this guy's education?
I believe it'll be fine for him to return to school. It's true that your face will be recognized among those involved, but I doubt they'll take a firm action like suddenly coming to arrest him. At least they won't do it until the uproar with your suicide and Shido's confession have died down. Eventually, though, the situation where you and I will be used as scapegoats can't be avoided.
You mean in regard to faking his death? That wouldn't have happened to begin with had the police done their job properly.
Of course I plan on doing everything I can. I will protect you all this time. Prosecuting Shido is that first step.
Hey, when are we going to make the toast?
Right. Let's get to it. Today is truly...
Cheers!
Cheers!
No, wait, hey!
Cheers.
Everybody's gonna take a drink except him.
I need to go. It seems Shido's been transferred to a hospital. Oh, one more thing. It's fine to celebrate, but keep it in moderation, okay? Considering that he's finally back, all of you need to take your education seriously again.
Oh, come on! I couldn't even eat my meal!
I saw the conference, but something's not right. It's like nobody's reacting to it. There hasn't been any kind of movement on the forum either. Even the people on TV are just talking about the election. Nothing about the Phantom Thieves. Isn't that kind of weird? It bothers me. Yeah, it doesn't make any sense, right? Support for the Phantom Thieves didn't even increase after they made their announcement. Anyway, maybe I'll try changing the poll question. It'd be odd asking people if they support the Phantom Thieves now that so much has changed. Alright, I'll find out what people really think. Just wait!
I don't really get it. What's he going to ask? Well, let's leave the popularity stuff to Mishima for now.
He's our PR guy. Let him do his job.
Today's election was a success. Well, overall, Shido's new party won by a landslide. However, there are some who support my arguments. The world isn't all bad. Without you, none of this would have been possible. Thank you. The true battle is about to begin. Let's both work hard.
That only comes from maxing out his social link, by the way. The Phantom Thieves claim victory! The evil is defeated! Credits roll!
Oop, forgot to take pictures.
I have a photo of Ryuji crying. Yusuke, you're a dickhead!
What the hell? When did you take that?
About halfway through your tearful speech of gratitude to Leo.
You don't gotta tell the whole damn chat! Oh, but I think it's perfectly understandable. This was a very emotional moment. It sure was. We can't totally relax yet, But it's great to know we did it, right? Yes. For now, we can just bask in that feeling of success. Oh, that was adorable.
Oh!
Oh wow, I have enough time to play more Punch-Out.
Okay.
Also,
Oh!
Graham Cracker Joe. Okay, I'm guessing that must be a reference to Glass Joe. Because this is basically a spoof on Punch-Out. Well, we knocked out Mr. Joe.
Yeah. Nice. The case is finally closed. There are no shackles on you anymore. We changed the heart of someone huge, like the next Prime Minister. There's no better finale than that.
Yeah, except we're not done.
This may be the opportune time to end our deal. I'm sure he'll be fine now. You can manage without me being with you.
What are you saying?
Don't worry. I won't leave immediately. But if I just stay here, I won't recall anything. I'm a bit envious of you. Here I am. Still haven't found anything about myself. If only I could find out what's in the depths of mementos. Let's go to sleep. You must be tired.
Yeah, except we're not done.
I can't believe even Shido-san had a change of heart triggered in him.
We got where we are today because we had him take care of whoever got in our way. If a case is assembled against him, everything about us will be exposed too. What are we supposed to do?
That's precisely why we've gathered to discuss our options. Prosecutor Nijima is serious about taking Shido-san to court, right?
Isn't she under your command? You have to do something!
Yes, I'm aware. But even if we prevent her from doing so, what about the public? Shido-san's conduct was shameful.
We'll just have to continue his policies for a rich country.
A rich country?
You mean that plan of advancing foreign affairs by controlling people's hearts?
After all, the research on it should be proceeding along. We'll push that plan forward and continue eliminating any who get in our way by using that world. We'll pledge to build a powerful country. We ourselves will meet the expectations we had of Shido-san.
A powerful country, huh? I see.
But even if we do pick up where he left off, would his other associates keep quiet about it?
We should be fine in that regard. Anyone who Shido-san aided would feel that their life is at stake after watching that conference. Just as we are now.
At any rate, it seems we must first stop that case from being assembled, no matter the cost.
That's not going to happen.
How do we control public opinion?
Thankfully, support for Shido-san still exists. Masayoshi Shido was a hero who fell before achieving his goals, and we will carry his torch. That's what we'll announce to the mass media.
I see. Considering the public's panic after losing their leader, they may latch onto that immediately.
But if the general public becomes our enemy, we're done for.
That means there's no turning back.
You three are stupid.
Then, leave Nijima to my group. Can we rely on yours in regards to Shido-san?
We'll make it so that he requires a psychiatric evaluation.
Everyone, we're in the same boat. You had best not forget that.
So you're going back to school today. How does that feel? I'm happy to be back. I see. I find it surprising to hear that you missed school. Whoa, this is no time to be chatting. You could be late on your first day back. Now, let's go to school. Yeah, you thought you could count on a dirty politician. Did you see Shido's press conference? Seems like the Phantom Thieves changed his heart, if you ask me. I can't believe he turned out to be a criminal. But didn't later the Phantom Thieves commit suicide? That comeback video posted online right before the election. It's real?
I don't get it.
I don't know what's going on anymore. Opinions are all over the place online. What's this mean for the election? This country's in trouble. We have no prime minister. It happened so suddenly. Can't blame anyone for being confused. Oh, yes I can. I can blame all of them, actually.
Time's up.
How do those three not realize they're finished? They think they can abuse the power their position gives them. You have to remember that government officials pretty much think that they can do anything and get away with it. A great example is that pretty much every government official in the United States, where I live, is guilty of a crime that they should have spent prison time for. And none of them were even arrested for it. Many of them are guilty of anything from domestic violence, alcohol abuse, drug abuse of various kinds, extortion, slush fund production. The thing is that even though people produce the factual evidence, people with influence and power just fucking bury it. These guys think that they can bury Shido's failure by making him look like he needs a psychiatric evaluation so they can say that he has psychiatric issues. Then they're gonna kill him and make it look like a medical accident so that one of them can step forward and replace him as prime minister and then use what they know to take control of the planet using the other world. The problem is that what they're about to try to do isn't gonna happen. Shido spilled the beans at that conference, right? Why isn't he making any news? Is it because he's a politician? I have no doubt that political connections are involved. But that theoretically shouldn't have an impact on the news. Yeah, actually it would. What about all the people who saw him on TV? They had to see that. Everyone should have heard him say all that heavy stuff, right? Right. What happened can't be kept secret. It'll be apparent soon. That's the other problem that we're having here. Shido basically just confessed on national television that he was a criminal who murdered a lot of people and mind-fucked others for his own benefit. And then demanded he be judged. Right before they cut the feed. Thousands of people, hundreds of thousands of people saw this. You can't really keep this a secret. People are going to demand that somebody explain this, and it will get worse. Makoto's sister is working on a case, too. I'm sure we'll see the results of that if we just wait patiently. Let's assume so. More importantly, we have exams coming up. I think they may have come at a good time. We've really gone through a lot lately. Everyone must be tired. It certainly was a good deal of trouble. Ugh. Exams are more tiring than any shit we've been doing. Good luck, you guys! The problem that I think those three have is that they don't realize that,
Sorry that I failed to mention your exams.
if the Phantom Thieves can get to Shido, then chances are and make a clean getaway, mind you. We didn't just get to Shido, we made a clean getaway. Nobody knows who we are. And the only people who did are either dead or just had their hearts changed. Yeah. If we could get to Shido, we could get to fucking anybody. Those three, we could get to them.
I was busy dealing with some of Shido's cronies. Well, you are students, so it's only fitting you're doing a study group.
You're gonna bring us some snacks now and then, right?
You don't even have exams.
Pardon the intrusion.
Oh, glad to see you all. Don't mind me. Make yourselves at home.
You're too kind. We'll take you up on that offer.
Why did you bring me here? My school's exams are already over.
Come on, don't be so cold. You saying it's fine if I fail?
Nothing wrong with that.
Ooh!
Won't the results be the same whether you study or not?
Now, you guys. Just think of it as helping me out.
I don't know about this. I'm just going to focus on sections that may likely be on the test. You're way too short on time.
That's actually kind of the one thing that I think the writing has a little bit of a weakness on here. There's no way in hell those three would want to try and do what Shido was doing after we changed Shido's heart. Sure, they know about the other world, but they don't know how to manipulate it the way Shido did. And they sure as fuck don't know how to manipulate it the way we did. So, trying to continue that work, that's not only dangerous, that's stupid. You now have to go up against experts. Experts that you lost your expertise in fighting. Because Akechi's dead. You know, that was kind of the guy they had going in there. And, Shido? Shido's had his heart changed. He's not gonna help you.
Making a gamble, huh?
If she's wrong, we die.
I don't want to die.
Is it really that bad?
This is every day for them.
This affects you too.
So what? I am actually
Your
good
grades,
at studying.
I'm not too worried. But you've missed a lot of classes, so it couldn't hurt to study.
Oh yeah, he's good at studying. I feel kind of betrayed.
Betrayed might be a bit much. Don't worry, Lady Ann. Even if you're not great at studying, I'll... Now then, let's get to it. What do you want me to teach you?
Japanese, huh? Wait, what did we study again? Oh, crows! How'd it go again? Crows are black, so...
Did we study that?
It's Japanese class, so they were probably talking about kanji. The kanji for crow is the same as bird, but it's missing the line that represents the eye. That's because a crow's eyes are the same color as its feathers, so you can't see them at a glance.
Whoa, you were able to remember that much just from what An said?
How about taking a break?
Oh, sounds good to me. I can't do anymore. So, like, we've been doing Phantom Thief work all this time, right? We learned a bunch doing that. Even if we study and learn what we can in school, doesn't it feel kind of pointless?
You have a point.
Right? I think I stumbled onto something pretty good.
Those sorts of experiences are important too, but common sense is just as important. You should know better than anyone how nasty adults without common sense can be.
That's a great point.
Someday you'll graduate high school and become adults. Then, when you get married, you'll need common sense more than ever.
Marriage, huh? Do you want to get married?
Of course.
Well, that won't be for a while. In the meantime, I'm more concerned with what I'm going to be eating tomorrow.
Oh, cut it out, man. You're making me hungry. Well, I guess we just gotta get back to studying.
That concludes the last subject.
That took so long.
We covered all the difficult parts, so you should probably be fine. Good work, everyone.
See? You can do it if you try.
Give me all them knowledge points.
We're finally done. Only God, only knows. What, how's that saying go again?
Ryuji's hopeless.
What did you say?
Well, whatever happens, happens. Isn't it about time you wrapped it up? Be careful on your way home.
Sucks that you have to do exams even after changing Shido's heart and saving the country. It's rough being a human. But looking at you, I feel kind of jealous of humans.
Morgana, have you finally accepted that you're a cat? Glad to be back, I'm sure. Now that you don't have to hide anymore. Your probation ends soon. I don't know if any of this other stuff will affect that, so just keep quiet. How goes the case preparation against Shido?
I don't know. I haven't been able to see my sister.
Is she okay?
I'm sure she is. And I'm sure she'll get the job done. That's right. I mean, she's a pretty talented prosecutor. All we can do now is keep an eye on what happens next.
Hey, hey!
Cherry viewing? Flower to be? Bud. Prepared meal outdoors. Picnic. This has sprung. Spring. Huh. I don't actually know the answer to this one. Oh. I'm an idiot. Cherry blossoms. How fucking stupid can I be? Flower mentioned in traditional Japanese poetry actually refers to the plum flower. It said that cherry blossoms overtook the usage during the Heian period.
All right.
I see. Nice. Man. Hey.
I need coffee.
Whoa.
Yes!
I need
All
coffee. Oh, jeez. Costa Rican SHB.
Let me explain.
Shit handled by, before. Costa Rica is abundant in nature with a large variety of plant and animal life and has been exporting coffee for centuries. The strictly hard bean, SHB, is a grade given to coffee grown at the high altitude of 4,500 feet, has an excellent aftertaste and a sweet aroma.
Yeah.
Well then.
What is this?
More people freaking out about Shido's change of heart.
Hey, think harder about this.
Good morning. It's exams. We're the heroes who saved this country, right? Can't we be exempt from exams? And is it just me, or do we not have as big a sense of accomplishment as I thought? That's it! People are so doubtful even after the press conference. He hasn't been arrested, so I guess that's expected. We just gotta leave it to Makoto's sister now. Man, I wish exams would magically disappear by the time we get to school.
Oh, Senpai!
Kasumi! Good morning.
And good morning to you. It's been quite a while since we last met at school like this. Thank you for your efforts in changing Representative Shido's heart.
Thanks.
Well, if anything, you're the one deserving all of the thanks, Senpai. We should go somewhere to celebrate. Ah, what say we go pay our first respects to the shrine? A new year's about to begin and all.
Yeah, and I'm about to do a whole lot more
I
fighting.
suppose we ought to deal with exams first. I'll be in touch afterwards. Please excuse me.
All right, let's begin.
Ooh, we can do this.
Yep. Time's up.
Hello, Senpai. I couldn't really say much out loud at school, but I just wanted to let you know again that I'm glad you're safe. You remember the promise we made on the roof? Of course. Really? I was so happy this morning. I invited you without really thinking, but it looks like we can make good on that promise by visiting the shrine. Thank you for coming back today. I think we're okay. You think so? That's kind of worrying. I'm just hoping nothing else crazy happens. As soon as exams are over, I'll be going to a local training camp. Honestly, I wasn't sure I should go. After all, you were going through so much. But now I don't have to worry. I can finally focus on my training. Sorry to bother you when we're busy with exams. Talk to you later. Sounds like Yoshizawa was really worried. I just wish we could get the general public to change our minds about us too. Huh.
Morning!
Another day of tests. We finally defeated Shido, but we still have finals. Aren't these battles one after another, though? One after the other tough?
They're tougher than Shido.
Seriously?
What? How behind are you? Handle your exams like you do your changes of heart. Shido was way worse than this. Tomorrow's final day of exams. Well, let's do our best, I guess.
I wanted to see how she would respond if I said that, and that was actually great.
Oh, Takamaki-senpai and Kennedy-senpai.
Good morning.
What a coincidence. Good morning. Morning. I just ran into Leon, too. How are exams treating you, Yoshizawa-san? You seem awfully busy with practice lately.
Yes.
Oh, it's going wonderfully. Practice, that is. Not as much the exam part. I passed out while studying last night. Me too. Let's see if we can do better than that today.
Yes.
Yes. I should see how much I can cram last minute on the commute.
Oh, God. Last minute cramming is bad. Do not ever do this.
Now, everyone.
Ooh, we can do this. Ooh, we can do this.
Shucks.
And more people freaking out about Shido. Pretty much the same way they've been freaking out about Shido. Usually if I skip over dialogue, it's because it's shit the game insists on.
It's the last day of exams.
Like,
are things going well?
reminding you constantly is happening.
I'm doing the same as usual. Well, no problems. I'm all right with it, but my sister hasn't come home these past few days. I think she has a lot on her plate with building a case against Shido. He has connections to powerful people. I'm sure they want him cleared to save their own skins.
Your sister has this.
Yeah, I believe so too. And it's my sister. She'll see it through, I'm sure. With that said, now isn't the time for us to slack off either. Do you remember what the exams will cover? I'll check on the train for you.
Please don't. I've been handling exams just fine, thank you.
Let's get started.
Ooh, we can do this! Ooh, we can do this!
Oh god, that must have sounded awful. I apologize. Makoto, Haru. Yusuke's maxed. Let's go get a reading in order to try and max out Futaba. Her social link is the closest to maxing out of anybody.
What shall we do? Here we go.
Yay!
What do you think?
Yo! All right.
I'm coming for you, Akihabara!
I'm going to go take a look around by myself. If I'm not back in half an hour, just stay here and wait for me to come back. I'm kinda nervous, but here I go. Time to make like a tree and branch out!
30 minutes have passed. She's still not back. Now she's gone for 45 minutes.
Sorry, I totally forgot to check the time. I guess that means I was having fun. I beat my mission, huh? You know, it was the same Akihabara as before, but everything looked so different to me this time. It's not just here, though. My whole world is expanding. Every day brings new and different discoveries. The direction of Sojiro's cowlick, the atmosphere of Yongen, the various types of coffee beans. Things might be the exact same as they were yesterday, but from my perspective, it's all spinning. I knew it was possible, but I had never really felt that sensation before now. I just hope I can keep changing little by little, like everyone else does.
You can do this.
I know I can do it now. Oh, by the way, I got a text from Kana-chan saying she got a job at a convenience store. It sounds like she's just happy to be living life like a normal teenager. Plus, she got study guides with the money she made. She's gonna take the high school entrance exam. Even Kana-chan's trying to step out into the world.
You can't lose to her.
Yep, she's my new rival. Hey, you said you'd give me a reward if I completed my promise list. Remember?
Oh no. I honor my promises.
You the man. You know, I
Aww.
was looking in a bunch of stores thinking about what to buy. But it felt kind of weird. There were plenty of things I wanted, but it was all stuff I could get if I worked really hard. And after all, I already have something I wouldn't have been able to get on my own. You don't think so? No, you're forgetting. You gave me something really important. You gave me my life back. It's thanks to you that I learned I'm fine just as I am. And that I learned to trust my mom again. I was as good as dead. But you resurrected me. I want to use my work with the Phantom Thieves to return you the favor. And when I remember all the friends I've made, it's like I'm tapping into some kind of unknown power.
Welcome back, Futaba.
I am thou, thou art I. Thou hast turned a vow into a blood oath. Thy bond shall become the wings of rebellion and break the yoke of thy heart. Thou hast awakened the ultimate secret of the hermit, granting thee infinite power.
It's not infinite. But it is amazing. Final Guard! Chance to nullify a fatal attack to a current party member. Second Awakening. Transforms persona into a mythological trickster. You can now fuse Ongyo Ki, the most powerful persona of the Hermit Arcana.
Whoa! My heart just leveled up! A new me rises from the ashes!
Alright.
Futaba's persona, the Necronomicon, has transformed into Prometheus.
You gave me my life back, so it's my turn to risk my life for you. Feel free to tell me anything. I'll do whatever I can to help. I'm serious, okay?
I'm counting on you.
Leave it to me. And I never said I was gonna let my reward go unclaimed. So, how about a month's supply of instant yakisoba? Pretty good deal, huh? I don't want to order it off the net, though. Let's go look for it in the real world. Now I know how much fun walking around can be.
Alright, alright.
Thanks.
Unlock Treasure Skimmer skill. Find out if a foe is carrying a rare item ahead of time. That feels like a very underwhelming reward for maxing out her social link. Explosive Scheme. All-out attacks may defeat all foes and restore 25% HP to all allies. Okay, that's what that is.
Hey.
Congratulations on getting through exams, everyone. Congrats! It's finally over. I'm worried about the end result, though. You all did your best. I'm sure you'll be fine. You should have studied all your subjects, though, instead of trying to guess what was on the exam. There's no way I can do that! Ah, the cry of desperation. Exams aside, I heard back from my sister. There's been some progress. She'll be interrogating Shido soon. She also apologizes for the wait, and promises she'll manage to build the case against him. Yes! I can't wait to see what kind of news it makes. Why don't we take the opportunity to go out on the town tomorrow? Let's meet in Shibuya at noon and forget about our exams. Yeah, screw exams! Agreed. Well, I'm gonna make like a tree and get out of here for now. See ya!
Let's do it.
Alright! Thank you all very much for watching. I've been Savage Hound Dusk, and I'll see you guys next time. Have a nice day.